everyone. Welcome back to the Let's Play series. Let's get started. So the city has progressed along fine. I just wanted to show this another milestone here. So it is the Mother of Doom event. You can access it by going into your event center here, right here. And then here's the Tyrant of Doom, or I guess it used to be called Mother of Doom, but it's now Tyrant of Doom. I've already attacked 9 times. This is my 10th time attacking. Here, the fleet to send is essentially all troops. Usually gets the best results. So we're going to go ahead and send all troops. And what I wanted to point out is that this is the second time that this event has been held, Mother of Doom, in this server 611. And you will basically, if you're unlucky, you will need the third time that it happens. But here you can see that I was lucky enough that the rate is about, in 10 hits you get about 4 to 6 DNA. So you can see here I got in the 20 hits that I did, I got exactly this 10 Empress DNA, and we have enough items to be able to actually activate it. So if you come into the Titan menu, it's going to show, here it's showing the female Titan, and you can actually hit the activate button. There isn't a wait time unlike the male one, because the male one is given to you, but once you get to that 10 DNA, you can basically activate it. We'll wait for a Titan event or a quest or to be able to use her upgrade of the Titan meat, so we're not going to do that. The male, we can also upgrade talents. We're also going to wait for events to be able to do that. And I recommend you do the same, that you save items. In order for this male to be increased, you need this rare material, the stored energy jars for it. So I have 10. Each evolution costs 10 DNA for the beast or the empress, and then 50 stored energy jars. So Titans are extremely game-changing, but also extremely expensive. So I'd say focus on officers first, and then Titans, or a combination of both. But for us, we're not going to really spend any more, but I did want to show a couple of other things here. So our city has progressed well. I'm going to switch over and show at the end there was some city battles, and this was a very, very healthy server, in the sense that there was some robust, 50 people or 25 from each side, huge battles for the city. That we're going to show a couple of earlier things that I recorded. As far as this city goes, we hit level 16 just in time for that city quest upgrade. So we collected those items. I also wanted to show that we got the growth fund, and we were able to collect the city 16 and get that 10,000 gold, as well as an elite teleport and fleet speed. So the next milestone, the city level 19. So you can see that we have right now a healthy gold balance of this 46k, mostly coming from the total spend that we did of 37, right? $10 in the growth fund. We bought the monthly card that is giving, here if you go into specials and look at the benefit pack, basically every day for 30 days, 21 days remaining, we're getting 1,000 gold and one of the elite orders. We've saved up some elite orders, which we're not going to use until we get the quests. And then remember, there's no real reason to wait on the normal orders. And sometimes you get lucky. So we got 8 ginger fragments and a skill book. So this was a great normal recruitment order pull. We have 31 saved up, and be careful not to click on this, because remember, there's no second confirmation anymore in the new menu. All right. Again, this button will pop up. Don't really give the gifts until you have the quests. So you have these quests, because there is going to be some quests when you do that. So just keep that same concept in mind. Save the items until you absolutely need to use it, or you need to use, or there's a quest that comes up. So going back to the Titan, I have a video on Titans in terms of the priority. I'd ask you to refer to that. But in terms of what you want to build up first, probably which one you want to evolve first. You probably want to evolve. If you look into your talents here, you want to evolve and get to this skill right here, Queen's Inspiration, which is blue tier, the first blue tier. This is a awesome skill that gives you an extra attack and damage. So I'd say the order should be take the female Titan to blue first, then switch over to the male Titan and take that to all the way. So I'd say no, take the female to blue tier 3. So if you look at it here and you look at the talents, so blue tier 0, just regular blue gets you Queen's Inspiration. 3 more evolutions gets you this potent inspiration skill, which actually adds some defense and HP to that Queen's Inspiration skill. So, right, you can see here blue tier 3. So 3 evolutions at blue will get you here. So in terms of order, take the female Titan first to blue tier 3, then switch over to the male Titan and take it all the way to purple to get this. Sorry, right here. Stored energy guard. This shield is amazing. So a lot of evolutions, a lot of events much later. This will be slower unless you spend a ton. So just remember, take the female to blue tier 3 first, then switch over to the male and take it all the way to purple. Stop the male at purple, then you switch back over to the female, and then you take the female to purple tier 3 to unlock Queen Majesty, which gives you this coveted increased damage to long range troops. So long journey. After playing, for over 2 years in 285, I just got my male Titan to tier to purple tier 0, and I got my female Titan to tier 3. In terms of development at city level 16, it's another milestone. City level 16 gives you T6 troops, and it basically allows you to get the additional troops from the workshop, which is at T6 you get the armored soldier and then the EMP cannon or laser cannons later as it becomes T8. So if you're lucky, the moment you get to city level 16, this pack opens that actually gives you some recruit cards. So I actually was able to open a recruit card and get, if you look in my garage, no, it's already of it. Let's just hit a zombie so you can see the troops. I actually have, even though I haven't built the workshop to level 16 because of that troop card, and if you're lucky, I think there was 3 troop cards. I got level 6 snipers, you can see. I got level 6 T6 armored soldiers and lasers. So I was very lucky in order to get those. So now I have a full fleet. So when I attack, let's say, this zombie, I can actually send one of each troop type. So, which I wasn't able to do because I didn't have T6 before. So here you can see should have a few more troop types. I don't know that I sent the right heroes equipped, so I think I messed that up. But yeah, I have recruit heroes on. So that's another thing that I'm actually glad that I made that mistake. When you recruit heroes, you want to equip Loreline and Sergeant Barney. But when you want to attack somebody, you have to kind of remember, you have to be careful that you go back and select it. So when you select, because these heroes gave me fleet bonus, when I used a saved fleet with Loreline and Barney, the fleet size went down. So it didn't actually send what I had saved. It sent kind of, all the line items until the weakest troops dropped off. So some of those 1 troops, which was, like I think I had some T3 axe, one of each, those didn't go through. So you have to be really careful that if you're switching heroes to recruit troops and so on, you want to make sure that you select the right heroes before you send the saved fleet, because your fleet that was saved with a certain hero combination of fleet. And so if you don't use that same combination, it's not going to send the right fleet. So that's just one, common mistake that everybody makes, that I'm glad that I made it live while doing this and was able to show that. As promised, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the city battles that we had. We didn't win a city, but we had some epic battles, and it was great practice. Everyone, Lumberg here, excited to show a really nice battle first in 611. This is the first series of city wars in order to get governor. We are having a all-out battle between PWE and my alliance, TSS, and you can see here that the battle will start very soon. We've tried 4 times already and failed each time, but the last time was actually pretty close. You can see some of the battles here while we're waiting. I missed it. I was at work. And you can see it was pretty close. This is actually a great effort by both alliances. And here you can see it went down very, very close to the wire. The good thing about these city wars is that you only take 20% of the normal losses. So this is a great time to practice. And you can see it went really down to the end. So hopefully we succeed this time. Let's take a look. Okay, the battle has started. Yes, yes, yes. So far, it looks like the blue line is higher. Let's take a look at the battle. The red line is slowly increasing, but it is going to be tough. Very tough. Nope. Just too much to overcome. PWE has much stronger cities. You know, you can see here we have a level 24, so the tier troops is just too much to overcome. Let's take a look at that. It failed, and this time was less close. They had more people coming in, so let's take a quick look at the replay. A lot of front row. Somebody was actually early that affected the targeting of the back row, so that's actually a bad thing. So that's one thing that you want to avoid. So what happened is that the targeting of the back row, if anybody arrives too early and that battle starts too quick, you are going to suffer the situation that just happened. And of course, they did a good job of reinforcing staggered defenses, and so we had some staggered defenses as well, but it just wasn't in time. Okay, so good effort, great battle. You know, hats off to PWE. We're back again, trying again. Try, fail, and keep trying. So it's really good practice. You know, you get the fewer losses. Let's see if we have a better chance this time. Nope, doesn't look like it. They have 10 more reinforcements coming. So it looks like it's going to be 22 versus 17, 27, 26. Yeah, it's going to be tough. We're not going to win this. Great effort, even after many losses. I mean, they just have some really strong players in there, and more activity, so it's going to be tough. This one will be even less close. Good game. And I think that will be it.